smoke the books.
The Lock Talk.
What is up, Lock Talk family? It's your boy Jason. We're back for another NBA Game Day breakdown for April 1st, man. Happy April Fools, but there'll be no jokes on this one, man. We're going to be talking about my 4 favorite NBA player props that have been hitting at an over 70% hit rate at the very least. And guys, we've been absolutely crushing. We had a great month in March. We took a look behind me. We're up 24 units in the month of March. So you're $100 better, you're up $2,400. You're $1,000 better, you're up 24 grand. So if you're in my premium chat, you've been absolutely crushing it. You guys want to take a look at my action or how we've been doing, just shoot me a DM. I'll send you all the details. Even yesterday, we had a winning day. We went 2-1. MLB props have been killing it. I had my first losing MLB prop of the year, but we've been going a lot smaller in MLB. But NBA, another sweep. Obi Toppin, that was a free play I gave, and then Zubac was a premium play. He got 20 rebounds, man. So I probably should have bumped him up to 12.5 or 15 plus, but it is what it is, man. But we've been having an insane week, an insane month, and I'm looking to have another great month once again. So if you want to see me keep on coming here and drop these plays, please hit the subscribe button and leave the number 8 down below. 8's the money number. If you don't remember, 8 is the money number. So if you've been listening to me and been watching these videos, you want to see me keep on coming here, hit that subscribe button and drop a number 8 in the comments. All right, guys, before I do start off, if you did want to join me and you wanted to join us in our premium chat, please go on to my winnable right here and grab yourself the best price I'm going to give for the entire month. Use code April right here. I'll put a link down below. You get 50% off the month. An insane deal. And this is how we did last month, man. Every single sport, every single play. We had a winning record in every single sport except MLB. But as you can clearly see, it's the smallest part of our year. I mean, I'm going half quarter units right now. I'm just testing out the sport. And once we get rolling, it will be just like the NBA, UFC, and NCAA, a winning one. So let's get it going. But let's get straight into the picks, man. I'm going to be talking about my 4 favorite NBA player props for today. So let me talk about the first one. And the first one we're going to talk about is my man right here, Gary Trent Jr. over 2.5 threes. They'll be going against the Phoenix Suns, who have been absolutely terrible, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the last game they played against the Houston Rockets, but they got absolutely romped. And in terms of injuries, Kevin Durant will be out. I think he's out for a little while, man. The Suns, I think they are still in the lottery, so they could still make the playoffs, but I don't know. Things are not looking good for them. Bradley Beal supposedly a game-time decision, so whether he comes back or not doesn't really affect the play. In terms of the Bucks side, there's still no Damian Lillard. I think Portis is out for a few more days on his suspension. And then AJ Green, I think he will be playing, but he's not playing the same amount of time as Gary Trent Jr. So, again, guys, Gary Trent Jr. over 2.5 threes. Why do I like this play? Well, he's been shooting very well. He's been averaging 3 threes a game, and he's now going against the Phoenix Suns, who are ranked one of the worst three-point shooting defenses in the league, especially to guards and small forwards. But he's primarily a shooting guard, and he's primarily there to get 3-point shots. He will be coming off the bench, so if you take a look at his minutes, you might be concerned saying, oh man, he's only playing 28, but he's coming off the bench playing major minutes though. So again, like I said in my Obi Toppin video, you got to focus on some of these bench players because they do get time. This game spread is around 6 points. And I'll also say this, if the Bucks end up blowing out the Phoenix Suns, he'll probably get even more playing time. So again, he's not the starter, so if the game starts off, you don't see him playing right away, don't get too concerned. He's still been shooting a ton of threes. He's been averaging at least 8 3-point attempts per game. So we just need him to hit almost at 50%, but he even shoots even more than that. He's shot games with 11, 10 3-point shots. But again, I like the chances, the minutes he's getting, the attempts he's getting, and the matchup. So even though it's a little juicy, I will admit, but right now, say DraftKings is the best line you can get. Go get it on DraftKings minus 145. There's definitely a lot of value there versus FanDuel at minus 162 or even BetMGM at minus 150. Our first play will be Gary Trent Jr. over 2.5 threes, man. All right, let's get to the next one, man. The next one I'm going to talk about is my man Josh Hart over 6.5 assists. So you might be asking, why in the hell are we betting this? Josh Hart, he's not known too much for his assists. He's mainly known for his defense and his rebounding, but he is a very good passing small forward or shooting guard. He's listed as a shooting guard over here, but he plays currently as the small forward. And over the last few games, at least the last 7 games, the Philadelphia 76ers have been one of the worst small forwards defense to assist. They've been also one of the worst defenses to assist in general. And Josh Hart has been getting a ton of assist chances. If you take a look right here, he's been averaging around 11 or 12 assist chances per game. He's gotten even as high as 16 assist chances against teams like the Dallas Mavericks, who are in the same breadth as the Philadelphia 76ers in terms of assists allowed. If you take a look, I mean, the Phoenix Suns assist defense has been 25th in the league, one of the worst in the league thus far. So I think Josh Hart is in a really, really good spot. And you might be saying, you know, they're playing the Sixers, they're not playing for a playoff spot. You know, will he play full minutes? I mean, if you guys been listening to me many times, it doesn't goddamn matter who the Knicks are playing if they're up by 50 points. Tom Thibodeau, for some reason, will play his players into the ground. So I think he's going to play full minutes no matter what happens, unless they're getting completely blown out, which I don't expect from the Sixers. I think the Knicks will continue to win. They still need to kind of win to maintain their seeding, but they're pretty much locked in the playoffs unless something dramatic happens. There's still no Brunson, no McBride, not even Cameron Payne in terms of on the Knicks side. So I do think, you know, we're in a good spot for Josh Hart to get over 6.5 assists. I mean, he's done it in, again, 7 out of his last 10 games. And I think he's going to continue to distribute the ball against a team like the Sixers, who have one of the worst defenses and one of the worst assist defenses in the league. So that'll be our second pick for us, Josh Hart, over 6.5 assists. But guys, I do want to say one thing, man. So if you guys have been watching me and you've been kind of wondering, how can we get in for free? You want to get in for every single play, because all the records I do post up, they are not the free plays, right? They are the premium plays that we've been giving out to all our clients and guys that, you know, been rocking with us in our premium chat. So I do have many ways you guys can sign up for absolutely free. If you are interested, go to that pinned comment down below. But I can also show you a few of our new partners that I think are fairly interesting. One of them is Wanna Parlay. Wanna Parlay is, if you like doing these player prop DFS or player prop parlays, Wanna Parlay is one of our new partners who been offering an insane promo. I think they're offering around a $250 deposit bonus. If you use code LOCK on Wanna Parlay, you'll get up to getting 100% match or something like that. Let me see. 100% match up to $250 deposit. Use code LOCKTALK. I'll put it in the pinned comment down below. You can take all the player props I've been showing you in this video, and if you do, using our code and link, I'll get you guys a free week in premium. So check out Wanna Parlay, use code LOCKTALK, and I get you guys straight at it. But all right, guys, let's get straight into the next play, man. Let's go straight into it, man. I apologize, but all right, next game we got, or the next play we have for us is my man Emmanuel Quickly over 28.5 PRA, or points, rebounds, and assists. He plays for the Toronto Raptors, the starting point guard, and obviously the Raptors are not in the playoff hunt. I don't think they're officially out, but I mean, they're pretty much out. In terms of the injury, this is the main thing you have to look at for the Raptors. Who's playing? Obaji's still out, RJ Barrett's out, and I think also Grady Dick's out for the rest of the year maybe, but he will be the starting point guard, and he's been playing very well, and he's been getting consistent minutes to a certain extent, playing around 25 plus, and so far in this, over the last 10 games, been doing very well across all facets. He'll be going against the Chicago Bulls, who have actually ranked fairly weak against the point guard position. If you take a look right here behind me, bottom tier in almost everything. They will have Josh Giddey back, and I believe also Kobe White will be playing, but this should be a fairly fast-paced back and forth game, and Quickly is a big contributor to that for the Toronto side. But the Bulls in general have been playing no defense and with a lot of pace, so I think this is a good matchup for Emmanuel Quickly. He'll be playing good minutes. He'll be one of the main usage players on this team, along with Scotty Barnes and Poto, but he does a little bit of everything. He shoots a lot of threes, he gets assists, and he's a pretty good rebounding guard. Even though in his last game he didn't get any rebounds. In other games, you've seen him get 4, 5, 7. Like, he does pretty good on the rebounding side, but primarily he will get this over with his points and his shooting. He's very aggressive. He draws fouls, he shoots threes, he chucks them up. I mean, we take a look at his field goal attempts. He averages around, let's see, 15 field goal attempts, 17 field goal attempts per game. So along with the rebounds and assists, I think this number is still very beatable for him in a good matchup, in a fast-paced, possibly high-scoring game. Give me Emmanuel quickly over 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And all right, guys, you've been with me this long. Let's go to our last and final play for my 4 favorite plays with a 70% hit rate over the last 10 games in the NBA. And guys, again, if you've been liking this content, please put a number 8 in the comments down below. And also, please hit that subscribe button. It only helps me push this video out to more people so we can continue smoking the books together. And all right, let's talk about the last play for our picks. We'll be talking about my man, Keldon Johnson, under 5.5 rebounds. I did this bet maybe, I think the first video I did with this 70% hit rate, and he's continually been able to do this, man. Under 5.5 rebounds. And again, this is why I like it. He is going against a very, very tough Orlando defense who does not allow a lot of rebounds to anyone, man. They did get crushed by my boy Zubac, but that was a center. He's obviously not a center. He is a small forward, power forward. Over the last 7 to 15 games, they have not been the strongest. The Spurs have, the Magic have been one of the toughest small forward rebound defenses in the league. I apologize. But simply put, man, Keldon Johnson just has not been getting a lot of rebound chances. I mean, there have been some games, yeah, you take a look at the chart. He's been getting 13, 12 here and there. But for the most part, it's not really been the case. It's also because in some of these games, he got a lot more minutes than usual. He got 33 here, 27 here. I mean, if he gets this amount of minutes, hey, look, we may be in trouble. But the thing is, I just like the matchup. I think the Orlando Magic, with their size, like Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, they've been limiting a lot of the chances for guys like Keldon Johnson to get 6 rebounds. And has he done it before? Yes, he's done it before. But again, I just don't think he's in a good spot in a matchup where he will be able to get a lot of chances and in general be able to convert them into rebounds. So for our last and final play on the board, I'm going to take an under 5.5 rebounds for Keldon Johnson of the San Antonio Spurs. But guys, ladies, if you've been enjoying this content, man, thank you so much for tapping in and watching this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Let's smoke the books together. I'll see you over there.